And what's up, YouTube? Southern Comic Geek coming to you with an unboxing, card break, etc., etc., etc. here today. If you want to see all the things that I picked up, stay tuned for the video. So before we get into all of this comic book goodness, go ahead and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification so when videos like this drop ever so randomly, you are one of the first people to know and can make the conscious decision as to whether or not to watch it now or later, as long as you watch it. We appreciate you. Talking about people that we appreciate, the ever-growing list of YouTube and Patreon members. Be sure to check them out on their respective channels. But people that have supported the channel through that membership, if you are interested in the Patreon or the YouTube channel membership, the links to both of those are in the video below. Now, we can always use a good way to save money today, and it's really good to keep your collectibles, whether they're cards, comics, vinyl records, etc., safe. So you can visit bcwsupplies.com, use the coupon code SCG at checkout, and save 10% on your order. There is a link directly to their website in the description below. So I've been picking up a lot of cards, not the way I do comics or toys / collectibles, but I've been picking up some cards and various mystery boxes, AOKs, etc. So decided to finally get around to buying some sheets for these and putting them in the a little bit better order than what they had been. This is the set of Valiant cards. Essentially, this goes all the way up to Unity or slightly after Unity, and they're all the covers for the various Valiant books. This was an OK by Daymares, who had sent this to me, and I was putting them all that great Barry Windsor Smith art right there. And then also, as you can see, the Shadow Man Garbage Pail Kids homage. I've showed these off before, but these are the Valiant Misfit cards done by a gentleman over on IG, which is really cool. And these are some of the House of X cards, Dawn of X cards that they put out. These are the cards that I got in the various McFarlane toys that I've opened, the ones that come with the 3 Jokers. Some pick cards. Man, I forgot they even done pick cards. They've done cards for everything back in the 90s. These are some of those pick cards and Transformer cards and stuff that came with some of the figures that I opened. These are the Warriors of Plasm from Defiant. So I had seen these from a gentleman I was buying some comics from. Oh goodness, I can't think of his name, but I think he owns a comic shop down there in Augusta, Georgia, down there by Legion of Comics, and he had a whole box of them. A lot of them are randoms. I think I still actually have the actual box. This is the non doubles that I have put in here. And so some of them were actually from scenes in the book, and then some were later just character cards that they did for Warriors of Plasma. So, all right. And as you can see, got a bunch more pages. Again, I don't think I'm going to go down this rabbit hole, but there are some that I've gotten from mystery boxes and various AOKs and stuff. So want to keep them in pristine shape like we try to do everything else. I got these in a box a while back. I believe I got them in the slotted up box that I picked up. So we're going to open this up and see what we picked up. I had all these back in the day. First off, we got the movie stickers. Collect them all. Is this a sticker itself? Yep. So this is the Leonardo sticker. Raphael. Who's the champ, pal? Let's see. Tuning Up. Shelling it out. Decked by the foot. All right. April O'Neil. Now, I am going to actually be at a con in a couple of weeks here in my home state of Mississippi. And what's her name? Judith Hogue, who was April O'Neil in the first one, is going to be there. And I've been thinking about some stuff. Do I get a pop signed by her? This might actually be the perfect thing to get signed by her. And get like one of those little hard cases for it. Leave me a comment in the description below if you think that's what I should do. Or just tell her to get on with your expensive signatures. I don't need your signature. The disappointing thing about these is they didn't come with gum. So, 9 cards and 1 sticker. So, well, here you go. Here's the Judith Hogue sticker where she had found Raphael's sigh. Maybe get her to sign the sticker. I don't know. Send it in and get it graded. But those things seem to take as long as what the comics do to come back. Danny Pennington. April's guided tour. 4. I had forgotten about this one. Clouding with Leo. Of course, Jim Henson. They think Jim Henson actually died before they completed the movie. Master of Plunder. All right, so let's see what this last pack I had has in store for us. Got another sticker. Collect all 11. Let's see what we got. Master Splinter. Yeah. Thank you, my children. Of course, Splinter's voice, I know, and at least the first one was done by Kevin Clash, the same guy that did Elmo. Elmo. Let's see. This is Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman seeing the comics come to life. I know they never could have imagined when they were doing that first comic that they would have had this longevity that it has had over the course of years. So those are those. Let me know in the comments down below you think I should get that card or sticker. See, the thing about the card, as opposed to the sticker, you could, I don't know how big her signature is, but you could probably put it like right there out of the way. I don't know. Like I need a bunch of new things signed. So I was trying to do the pops by themselves because they're easy to stack and protect, and having a card is just one more thing to try to keep up with. So those are the cards. And let's see what else I got. So I also got in the mail from Hoarder's Hide, whose link will be in the description below. Scott is one of the YouTube channel members and newer to the YouTube game. And so if you're not familiar with his channel, his link will be in the description below. But he had a giveaway the other day, and I was on that show, and I won it. And it was an Incredible Hulk retro lunchbox. So it doesn't have the thermos before you ask, but it's one of those retro lunchboxes. So pretty cool. So he sent me that I won. And then he A-okayed me this. Of course, a bunch of Hoarder's Hide stickers. But this right here, and this is from Shadow Man number, not sure what issue this is. But looks like some kind of art, original page or whatever, because the letters are done like that. See how the letters are done in there? laid it on there so that they can copy it. So I'm going to have to ask him what exactly this was or what issue this is, because I've got all the volume 1 of Shadow Man, so must be an earlier issue. Just reading on here, him and Nettie's relationship there kind of changed towards him. All right, then, if you don't believe it, the postal system eventually will find your stuff. I got these from a gentleman who I've purchased stuff from before, never had an issue, and I said, dude, my books, I don't know where my books are. The box was mailed the first week of April, and I just got them today. So 2 months later, and so shout out to him, Brett Baumgartner, I think is his last name. He had refunded me for these, and I told him, I said, look, if they come in, I will send you your money back there. So I got to send him his money back now. I'm not sure why I bought this unless it was like really cheap. That's why. It's a signature on it. Because I'm like, I already have this. Why did I even buy this? But it, as you can see right here, Eric Larson signature. So I did not have an Eric Larson signature. Thought it was pretty cool to be on a Turtles book. So picked that up. If I'm going to do some spec, this is about the only spec that I have been doing. I haven't been getting into the Marvel spec because it gets like really pricey really quick. And that is Green Lantern. We know that Green Lantern is eventually going to get used. It's just a matter of time. This is Green Lantern 50, and it's a newsstand to boot, the glow-in-the-dark issue. And I figure this is like Kyle Rayner's first appearance in costume, maybe. And so I figure he's going to be one of the Green Lanterns that is used. Years ago, I had this book, and I traded it to a guy for an Uncanny X-Men 266. He liked the fact that this was glow in the dark, and he didn't ever see Gambit going anywhere. Who would have knew? Then this is Green Lantern 51, which is, I think, your first official appearance, because he appears on the last panel of the page in that one, but he's actually full gala here. Then we got Robin 2, number 1, the hollow cover, and this one is signed by Chuck Dixon and Tom Lau. I know Chuck Dixon was one of the creative team for Bane. Did a lot of the DC work back in the day. Tom Lau, I believe, is the co-creator of the Scarlet Spider and has since passed away. Got this one. This one is signed here. I believe that's Mark Silvestri that signed that. And then this is Deathmate, which was Image and Valiant's crossover attempt. And so this was a little promotional tour thing that they did. And you got a whole bunch of signatures on here. I recognize that one's to be Jim Lee. And I recognize that one right there as Joe Quesada. But I don't recognize the other ones. I'll have to either do some homework. I think he posted it in the post that he had. But I'm sure it's people that had to do with Deathmate and all the crossovers, which, if you recall Deathmate back in the day, Image was still doing the superhero thing, and they had all of the big talents there still. So, I mean, that's a Jim Lee cover right there. All right, pretty sweet. And I got sidetracked, but these are the other books. I got these books from Hoarder's Hide as well. So this is Bloodshot Reborn. This is the pull box preview. Ivar the Time Walker, same thing here, the pull box preview. And these are a couple of Golden Age Batman, Golden and Silver Age Batman that I did not have in my collection that he had. I think he was offloading some of his. And so this is issue 182, which these are just reprints of some of the stories found in other issues. Then we got 161, The Batmite Hero. 172, Robin, Robin, speak to me. Which one of these empty suits or armor struck you down? It wasn't me. It was the FBI. Okay. So 144. Some little rascal decided to cut out that front part. Batgirl there. And then we've got 143. Bat-Hound and the Creature. What's got into Bat-Hound? He's trying to protect that monstrous beast. Oh, the golden age. So campy. Batman fighting aliens all the time. So I got these right here from Comic Tunnel over on Instagram. Let's see what we got. We got Transformers Primacy. So this has got Grimlock and Soundwave right there. Soundwave, Shockwave. So there's three or four covers to this, but these are two of them. And of course, there's Megatron and Starscream. That's Soundwave. That's issue 3 and issue 4. You know, I can't pass up a copy of Turok 1 when I can find it on the cheap. Stormwatch #1, not a big book, but it is a newsstand. Spider-Man 25. Batman Futures End. This is the 3D version. Kind of say lenticular, but and then this lenticulates, but the other part behind it, like the sides right here, they don't really lenticulate. I think it's 3D, considered 3D, but maybe I'm wrong. So his cape goes and comes. But yeah, so check that out. DC back in 2014 was doing way better lenticulars than Marvel did. You can actually see that lenticulate. Classic nostalgia play right here. NECA is coming out with the Goliath figure here pretty soon. And this is Gargoyles #1, the embossed cover, but it is to a newsstand. And this was a cheap Incredible Hulk book that I needed to do the set. This is a Terry Dodson cover, but this is Incredible Hulk 433. So not a big book or anything in that run. It's just one that I needed to complete that cover. And then somebody in one of our group chats had mentioned this guy was slinging up some killer slabs at some really good prices. I missed out on one that I won't. I'm trying to remember which one that was. But anyways, I did not miss out on these. So this is Batman 3 Jokers. This is the 1 in 25 incentive cover, I believe. And when these first came out, they were going for crazy money. So this one, all in 9/8 grade and all, I think was $30. I mean, that's almost the cost of the book cost that back when it first came out. A lot of people were paying that for this particular book. I wasn't going to do that, but I mean, the grading almost cost that by itself, so decided to pick that up. And really, the main reason I decided to pick that up was because this was available, and this is a 9/2 copy of Shadow Man #8. This is the first appearance of Master Dark, and it is also signed, because I already got 2 copies of this raw, but this is signed by Bob Hall, creator of Shadow Man, and then also Bob Layton. So pretty cool there. Bob Layton signing in the blue, kind of like Shadow Man's uniform at that time. And so, yeah, 9/2. So near mint copy, right? And I said, well, got that one. Let me go ahead and get this one. It ain't going to really cost me any more to ship it. So there's another one that they've got. Of course, they don't post it until after they mailed this one out. But there's another one that they got. It's a Harbinger Zero, and it's signed by David Lapham. I've got a pink copy of that Harbinger Zero that is signed by Jim Shooter. So I was thinking, because it's like $35. It's like, crap, dude, it costs you $20 just to grade it, let alone anything else, any value in the book itself. So those are all my pickups. Oh, one last thing. He he being Hoarder's Hide sent me this too. I think he got one of these things, or he's been laser engraving stuff. And so one of my shortened nicknames is SoCo. So I got SoCo Geek on this, and check that out. Ain't that dope? That's even more dope. So pretty cool. A-OK, again, from Hoarder's Hide. So if you have not checked out Hoarder's Hide, check his links in the description below. I actually went on his channel a couple weeks ago, and he I think uploaded that video last week where he did his 7.5 questions on me. But I appreciate everybody for watching. Be sure to smash that like button and all the other appropriate forms of appreciation that you might can find. And just in case you forgot,
let me know when you're rolling. A Sword of Omens tells me that you're watching Southern Comic Geek. Thundercats. Ho!
Till next time, folks, keep reading and keep collecting. Adios.